as a machine, it charges up. They had a winder that didn't work, but what they did was they got an elastic that you stretch back and forth. And you do that for 10 minutes and you get an hour. And so you don't need electricity. So they're distributing it in the developing countries. And it has peer-to-peer networking. So they set up an internet site at the school, and then within a 3-kilometer radius, you can access it from your home. And if you're 6 kilometers away, as long as there's somebody has one turned on, 3 kilometers away, you can piggyback and get to the site. And if you're 9 kilometers away, you can piggyback back. And what they do is they train the kids before they go to bed at night is to charge it up and leave it on. So as other people who want to use it who are further away can piggyback on it. The video is actually, it's revolutionary. It's one of the first screens that you can see in full sunlight. And again, audio, it's a telephone with voice over IP. So they're very powerful little devices. And we see a time now where these, and again, we're talking about mobile devices here. We can see a time now, for the first time, where everybody, it's possible now, we could, it's within the range now of getting a computer to everybody in the world. And we can talk about educating people using these devices, and the more efficient we get with it, we'll be able to reach masses of people. There's 6 billion people on Earth. I believe that the challenge of this century is how can we educate all these people? And I put this question to many people, and people, they judge the quality of a course by the success rate. And so you have a course with 100 students and 80 pass. So that's a good quality course. There's only 20% failed. But how about if you have a course for 10 million students and only 2 million pass? Which is better? Which has more quality? You know, you have quality in a very small group, or you have perhaps it's different. I wouldn't say it's less quality. It's different, but now you have 2 million people who are educated in communities all around the world. And now, once you do that, you have a cadre of people who are educated, who have some education in that community. You know, the 20% who passed, who could possibly help the others later on. But those are some of the ideas that we need to start thinking about. And because the possibility is now here, it wasn't before. Education always pretty well had to be elitist, but now we can start thinking of a world where we can educate everybody. And there's a picture of one of the first one laptop per child schools in Uruguay. So your mobile device, it can be used as a laptop. It means computing can be pervasive, and it's controlled by the user. People now are always in touch, and you find that with many people say it's the young people, but even us older people now, we feel naked without our cell phone. It's getting pretty bad. It's becoming part of what we do and part of our society and social being. Geo-learning is possible with mashing geography. Now it can pinpoint exactly where you are, and with barcoding, and you see this in Asia, particularly in Taiwan and Japan, where they have trees that are barcoded, and you just take the picture and it'll tell you what type of tree it is and what it's used for, and click to get even more information about it. And that's happening quite a bit, and there's more and more possibilities for learning using these mobile devices in those ways. And presence, you can find out where people are, and one of the things that some of our researchers are looking on is developing a community using mobile devices. So if somebody in your class maybe is in the vicinity, that your mobile device will tell you, hey, you know, so-and-so is around the corner, and maybe you want to talk to them. And of course, the device does allow you to, you know, have no contact, as your Facebook does. You know, you can say no friends today, but if you want friends and you want to be open, you can meet with other people. And that we feel it's particularly important for us as an open university, where our students rarely meet each other. They're quite isolated, and the more community that we can develop, we feel the better off, the better quality of education we'll be giving our students.